Libra. Libra, welcome. Let's get into a general read for you guys. Happy New Year. Let's see what's going on in your current energy. We're going to follow that up by a possible desire. Keep in mind that that want or desire may or may not resonate for you because this is a general read for the general public. It's not a personal read. We're going to follow that up with possible outcome, okay? And then what's working for you and what you need to be aware of. Then we'll pull 4 more cards at the end. So not all messages may be for you. If the desire is not right or it doesn't fit your scenario, the outcome may. So let's look at your current energy. And as I was shuffling, we have the Death card followed by the 7 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Hermit. You're looking possibly for meaningful change at this point. Something that there's a lot of confusion. Maybe that's what's going on in, life right now. With the Hermit here, it kind of feels like there's a withdrawal. There's a withdrawal to understand. Like you may have all of these things going for you. People see you as the life of the party, that type of thing. But now there's this, and I don't even use this word, sullenness. Not normally in my vocabulary. And it's kind of just a pullback from everything where things seemed simpler before. There may be more complications now, more confusion, where there's this pullback, like where should I be putting these energies? The desire. Oh, all right. There's been a lot of reconnection that has been coming out for a lot of signs. Yeah. We also get your energy showing up in that desire. There is a desire to reconnect with someone, to reestablish a connection that is possibly more solid than it was before. This may be even to go back to a job with the Ace of Pentacles that used to be more satisfying. There's the 2 of Wands. There's a choice that needs to be made as to which path you want to go down. This can be career-wise. It just sometimes, looking back, things seem much clearer than what they were. And is that an indication that you should go back to? When we look to the near future, we see the Ace of Cups, followed by the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. You may have options when it comes to love, or a beginning of a relationship, if you will. That initial spark. And with the 2 of Pentacles, there's a little juggling between these 2 individuals, this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups. Somebody may seem very stable. Somebody that is, I don't want to say your rock, but they're solid in who they are. And then with the Queen of Cups, this other one could be something that's very emotional, very connected to the heart feels, that type of thing. Yeah, just different. What's working for you? It's the King of Swords, followed by the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the Chariot. So being deliberate with your plans, where you want to go, the things that you want to see, allows those plans to make life feel a less bumpy. However, you feel like you need to justify those plans to other people with the Seven of Wands. There may be a rigidity that is stopping you from moving forward. It could be these individuals. We have the Chariot. Once you decide where that's going to go, how that's going to go, that Chariot will move. It's almost like stop asking other people's permission, I guess. What you need to be aware of is Temperance. Temperance is followed by the Four of Wands, the Strength card, and the Lovers. The overall shift that's taking place seems to be one of, I don't like the word settling down. Because I don't think that word is accurate. There are so many things. When you settle down, it's actually kind of more work. Establishing or building a framework where it allows you to feel like you're pursuing something. It's kind of confusing, actually. It's a harder energy to reach at this particular point. But with an individual that you deem as your perfect match, there may be compromises, there may be changes that you may not always be on the same page with, and that's changing. You can see how possibly this other person's ideals or point of view can actually be valid. So it's not something that's egotistical. The shift towards being together may be actually challenging. So we're going to pull 4 more cards around this. So speaking of challenging, we have the Nine of Wands that shows up, followed by the Five of Wands, the Star card, and the Hierophant. However, these challenges that you're going through, these challenges aren't necessarily a no. This is to help you. Some of those struggles just may be internal with the Five of Wands. This may just be sorting things out between yourselves. And realistically, you're actually working towards the things that you really desire. So keeping that goal foremost and working towards that with somebody. Possibly you may need some guidance, but the overall can actually be a connection that is formalized. So quite interesting, actually. So that's what I have for you today. Best of luck this week. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.